doesn't make any sense.
No, of course not.
The bone structure is so different, and people that deny that are crazy.
I know. That is silly, man.
She's not good. No, she's not good.
She's not a good fighter.
No, she's just strong.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing, you don't look at her and think like, oh, she fights like Chris Cyborg, or she's not that unbelievably talented.
Right.
She's just physically way
Super
different.
strong.
Of course, different, but what woman do you know who's content creator, YouTuber, singer, whatever, who's like, I want to get in the ring and fight her?
Joe Rogan completely lost his composure when Claressa Shields challenged Rolly Romero, emphasizing that men and women are physically built differently, which is precisely why sports remain divided.
To say that, like, you can't bring that up, that's offensive, is ridiculous to me.
Well, especially when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, man.
That was the big one. And that was where I really understood like how bizarre and how
defensive
cult,
for that?
Yeah, how cult-like this ideology is.
I'd like to see you transition to a woman and fight women.
It'd be a lot of fun.
To have, what, 12 murder charges? That would be...
However, Claressa Shields confidently stated that Rolly Romero isn't skilled enough to defeat her, claiming he relies mostly on brute strength and raw power. She argued that without advanced boxing techniques, smart strategy, and sharp ring IQ, his physical prowess alone wouldn't be enough to overcome a highly skilled fighter like herself.
Thurman is not that great of a boxer. Is he strong?
Yes.
Yes. But what else? I'm a woman, but I'm bigger. I'm longer. I got better skills.
Rolly Romero asserted that he could face Claressa Shields at any weight, insisting there was no need for him to move up to her division. He claimed his natural strength and power would be sufficient on their own, expressing full confidence that he could rise to the challenge without altering his weight class.
People, right? Claressa has been out here saying she could beat you in a fight. Now, I know you say you don't hear women.
Look at that.
But I mean,
Nice.
you can spar with her. Maybe. I don't know.
You say
She'll beat you. She'll beat you?
Yeah, he's better than me.
She's got skill. She's the quiet, right?
Yeah, skill, pay the bill, she has good blow, yada yada yada, all that stuff. She'll be
She'll beat you? If you were to fight, what way would you fight her at? Every weight? Okay.
Meanwhile, Claressa Shields declared that she belongs among boxing's all-time greats, stating that only Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather Jr. stand above her in the sport's history.
Me personally, that I am one of the best boxers in the world, male or female. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me. That's it. But you know what? I will say that I think that I'm so good that I'm hard on myself because I should be knocking these girls out. If I can go in there and win unanimous decisions, I'm always asking myself after the fight, why didn't you get the knockout? How come didn't the knockout come? So for me, that's what I'm working on. So I got all the skills and the power and everything. I just have to figure it out and put it all together. And I've been fighting some of the toughest competition ever since I've been.
She frequently highlights her undisputed titles and Olympic gold medals as evidence, arguing that these accomplishments firmly place her among the best fighters in boxing history.
I'm three-time undisputed champ. 2 times at 160 means everything to me. People always say, Claressa, you're the self-proclaimed GOAT. No, I'm not. I can be any female boxer you put in front of me. Rather, she's a big puncher, faster, slicker, taller, whatever you want to say. I can adapt and I can win and I can bite down when it gets hard against anybody. So I am the greatest woman of all time. And if nobody believed me when I said it back then, they gotta believe me now because Savannah Marshall hits like.
Shields recently posted a sparring video with a male opponent, where she clearly dominated him, showcasing her skill and proving she can hold her own against men in the ring.
Your hand up. Hand it right back. Jack, move it, Jack, do it, Jack. Move that, Jack, quick. Jack.
As long as you don't man.
Critics contend that if Shields rarely scores knockouts against female opponents, defeating a male fighter would be significantly harder, given the natural differences in strength and power, even with her elite boxing skills and championship credentials.
You can't knock out women. What makes you think you can knock out a man? And in particular, a man at that size and a man that has the reputation that he has, and he's...
Some fans suggest that Claressa Shields could potentially defeat a smaller, lighter-hitting male boxer like Shakur Stevenson, noting that his style emphasizes defense, speed, and technique over raw power. They argue that a physically strong, elite female champion like Shields might compete with someone like Stevenson, but would struggle against a power-driven fighter like Rolly Romero.
Shakur Stevenson, he's not a heavy-handed guy, and he's a smaller guy. Yeah, she could probably beat Shakur Stevenson. I doubt that, but it would be competitive. How about that? That's the best I can give you. It would be competitive, but I would still have Shakur Stevenson wiping the...
A few years ago, Shields was once knocked down by a male sparring partner during training. Many fans cite that moment as proof that defeating male fighters wouldn't be easy, emphasizing that the natural differences in strength and power between men and women could make such matchups extremely challenging. Claressa responded by claiming that the male fighter had removed padding from his gloves. She explained that the incident was driven by revenge and that the altered gloves made the punch far more dangerous, arguing that the situation was unfair and didn't accurately showcase her true skill.
He was like a little Russian hater. He took the padding out of his gloves. I had whoop ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no padding in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
Romero revealed that Claressa Shields had once thanked him after he knocked out the same fighter who had previously dropped her in sparring. He explained that he achieved the stoppage during his 11th professional fight.
Probably should call out Michaela, should call out Katie Taylor, or like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight. And then I brought up the story of when I first met her, and she got defensive.
Did she ever try to apologize over the first meeting or explain?
She never apologized for it specifically, but I got so much. I'm a very forgiving person. I've already forgiven.
Alicia Baumgardner weighed in on the situation, stating that the incident underscores the real power gap between male and female fighters. She suggested that, no matter how confident Shields is in her strength or skill, the natural punching power of men cannot be ignored. Baumgardner emphasized that Shields should recognize how biological strength and power significantly impact boxing performance. While she didn't discount Shields' greatness, Baumgardner pointed out that competing against men presents unique challenges due to the size, speed, and power advantages many male fighters naturally possess.
You see her take a really hard shot, go down. Obviously, you're a boxer, you're a fighter. That's what you do. You take shots, you give shots. But from a man to a woman, I think that's where people feel a little...
So this is what I think.
Please, yeah.
These two both agree to spar each other. So that's one thing. Both parties agree. Claressa's sparring a man at the end of the day. As much as she talks about, I want to fight a man, I'm going to beat a man up, you still have to respect the man and his man's power. Period. I don't care. And because you are in the ring with the man, and they may be a little better than you, it'll just look like Claressa got caught and got dropped. That's it. And I don't think there was any vicious intent behind it. These two were just sparring. Claressa got caught. She got back up. And again, Claressa's going to feel some type of way and say, hey, them gloves, the padding was out of them. Maybe she was embarrassed, and maybe that's why she said what she said, but them two agree to spar.
Sean Porter publicly addressed Claressa Shields' notion of facing top male boxers, noting that discussing it is far easier than actually stepping into the ring. He called her challenge cute, while making it clear he respects her as a champion, but emphasized that the strength, speed, and movement in elite men's boxing are on an entirely different level compared to what she encounters in the women's division.
Cute that, you know, she's made it to the point that she's made it to. That is remarkable. That is very, very respectful. I think every fighter in the world, whether you're a man, woman, whatever, you should respect the things that she's done.
Right.
There's a lot that goes into it. And it's one of those things that, you know, things are easier said than done.
So that brings me to my next question, because I asked her, I was like, look, I go, there's an obvious power and strength differential. Like she is dominant, you know, in the women's division, but the strength and the power between the top women and the top men is a big deal. She said she's not worried about the strength and power because she said it's about movement, it's about setting traps, it's about sticking and moving, all that stuff. Does she have a point there?
Yes, she definitely has a point there. Styles make fights. That's a common saying in boxing, and it's 100% true. But along with that, she has the thing that I don't think realizes is that, you know, whatever top boxer she's been in the ring with, I'm sure that top boxer was, you know, took his foot off the gas pedal. And any fighter that isn't at that level is really defending him.
Porter highlighted that one reason Claressa Shields seems successful when sparring with men is that her partners aren't elite male professionals at her level. He stressed the significant difference between sparring with gym fighters and facing a top-ranked male opponent who is bigger, faster, and hits much harder.
Because he's not on her level.
Right.
And so, you know, here's the thing. You put Claressa Shields in the ring with a fighter at her weight class, at her same level, and she's going to be outmatched for an animal that she's not really prepared for. I think that there are fighters that she could beat, but no one at her level in men's professional boxing.
Porter also stated that he has no interest in stepping into the ring with Shields, even for an exhibition, because facing a male opponent at his competitive level presents an entirely different challenge. He suggested that if Shields genuinely wanted to test herself, she would need to start at the lower ranks and work her way up through the male divisions, rather than expecting top fighters to accept a matchup immediately.
Ever consider doing like a 3-round exhibition with the Claressa Shields, or is that something you would never even consider?
Honestly, I wouldn't consider that. I don't think that I don't have anything to prove. I think if she's got something to prove, she's got something else to prove against someone else. And let me reel it all the way back in. Again, and say it again. I have tons of respect for her and the things that she's done. But speaking for myself, I know that when you get in the ring with me, there's a lot more that you have to prepare for than what your eyes see. And in a lot of ways, what your mind could imagine, and you know, that's just one of those things that you have to be there you have to actually live it out in order to really understand that, and that's not something that I.
Despite receiving plenty of criticism for calling out male boxers, Joe Rogan has previously praised Claressa Shields, recognizing her as one of the most prominent and influential female fighters in boxing. He has highlighted how Shields has transcended the sport, gaining attention beyond just her fights and bringing broader visibility to women's boxing, an achievement few female boxers have ever accomplished.
Incredible things. Like, for people that don't know, you won the Olympic gold medalist at 17, and then you won it again 4 years later.
Yep, 2-time.
The only American boxer ever. Yes. I think, like, only another sport, like, no boxer's ever done that, right? In America.
No, not from America, just me.
And, I mean, you've gone multiple weight classes, and now you're considering fighting in MMA. I mean, you kind of cleared out boxing in a lot of ways.
It's always something more to be accomplished in boxing, but I'm venturing off into MMA because I really want to see, am I as great as I think I am? And I think I am. So I'm excited to be fighting with the PFL later on this year and just taking it from there.
Rogan acknowledged that Claressa Shields' success in boxing demonstrates she could accomplish almost anything with the same dedication and focus, emphasizing how rare that level of athletic talent truly is. He also noted that Shields shouldn't assume her boxing skills would automatically transfer to MMA. At the same time, he praised her progress training at Jackson Wink, observing her learning kicks and other techniques in the gym. His comments reflected respect for her willingness to challenge herself and grow in a new sport, while also cautioning her to steer clear of the drama and controversy she has stirred.
When someone is as good as you are at boxing, you could basically do anything you want in life.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to put the same amount of focus that you put on boxing to whatever it is
Smart
that you
man.
apply yourself to.
Yeah.
You know, there's rare human beings that can do what you've been able to do. It's a rare person.
5 P's.
5
Proper
Ps?
preparation prevents poor performance.
There you go.
So in MMA, I'm not coming over like, hey, I'm in boxing, I'm box all you girls up. It's like, I'm at Jackson Wing Gym, you know, with Coach Jackson. Coach Wing.
I've seen you kick
I'm
the bag.
training.
I've seen you throw kicks. I was very impressed. I can't believe you're already that good. It's real. I was like, well, maybe you were throwing high kicks.
Yeah. I didn't know my leg can go up that high, so they showed me the technique up, and I was like, what?
Claressa Shields also responded cautiously to Floyd Mayweather's return to the ring. She expressed respect for his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats, but made it clear that exhibition fights are not her priority. Shields emphasized that she values competitive, sanctioned bouts over flashy exhibitions, noting that while she understands their entertainment and financial appeal, she doesn't want her career decisions driven by hype. She also suggested that matchups should make sense athletically, not just for spectacle. While acknowledging Mayweather's ability to draw attention, Shields remains focused on her own boxing goals and preserving her legacy in the sport.
There's another, you're the GOAT, and we're talking about the GOAT right now, you know, Mayweather. He's taking all these exhibition fights. Is this a bad look for like the legacy? What do you think about all that?
I love Floyd Mayweather, and I want him to stay retired because they always saying, oh, every fight has his day. And they're like, well, that hasn't had his day. And he gives me the confidence to me not ever have my day to go undefeated and retire when I want to. So seeing him come back, I'm just like, I'm kind of like 50-50 with it because I support him no matter what. But I just want him to stay retired, stay Money Mayweather, just stay perfect. You know what I mean?
Pacquiao, Tyson, like, is it exciting at least? Are you checking like, yo, is that like, yo, checking on them?
About Mayweather fights, he bring the crowds out. So,
right.
I mean, it's all exciting, but I just want him to.
Shields also made it clear that she would never face Floyd Mayweather, even in an exhibition. She stressed that her focus is on genuine competition and building her own legacy in boxing, rather than taking part in staged or promotional matchups. While she respects Mayweather as a fighter, she views such a fight as unnecessary and not aligned with her career goals. Her stance underscores her commitment to meaningful sanctioned bouts over spectacle, making it clear that any potential crossover fight with Mayweather is completely off the table.
I gotta ask you this. The GOAT versus the GOAT. He's taking these exhibition fights. Would you ever do an exhibition fight? And
fight who?
The GOAT. I mean, the two, you and Floyd. I mean, you got.
I would love to learn from Floyd, but I would never get inside the ring and actually like have a fight against him. Like that's my dog. Like I love him. I respect him. And that's not something I'm interested in.
Right.
And also too, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, which is fine with me because I don't think that we should do that. For what? He's the GOAT. I'm the GOAT, and I am a Team Mayweather fan. He calls me the female TBE, the best ever. So I'm the female TBE.
So
that's TBE.
You just wouldn't do it because on GP.
That's not something I ever even thought about. Like my respect. Like would I spar him? I'll spar any man like him, Terrence, Shakur, Rolly, whoever. I'll spar against any man. I spar men on a day-to-day basis during my fights. But like an actual exhibition fight, like. That don't even make sense. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Shields has strongly responded to critics and social media naysayers who mock her, making it clear she remains confident in herself and her accomplishments. After enduring online ridicule, including personal attacks and jokes about her appearance, Shields insisted that outside opinions will not shake her self-belief or focus. She reminded detractors that she is an Olympic gold medalist and a multi-division world champion, emphasizing that her success and dedication speak far louder than any negative commentary targeting her looks or personal life. Shields also called out those spreading misinformation about her, demanding that they take responsibility for their words and respect her achievements instead of trying to bring her down.
That's no went on. I see people talking about what I said that I would beat Rolly in a fight. I ain't say I'd knock him out. I said I'd beat him in a boxing match, right? People getting their panties or their drawers in a knot. Calm down. Calm down. My confidence is for me. That's what I have for me. It's not to offend you. Don't get offended by me believing in me. I'm not gonna get offended by you believing in you.